So, here I am in the college parking lot, and man, there are so many cars parked here, and I mean literally. But today, I'm going to talk about something big, and something that's a piece of crap too. Pokken Tournament. Now, if you don't know what that game is, it got announced a few months ago, and I made a video talking about my initial impressions. But of course, just like everything else Pokemon, they managed to blow a pretty good concept. And what do I mean? Well, let's take a look a few months back when I said that with Pokemon and Pokken Tournament that this game might be good. But then not long after, Namco said that they were working under restrictions imposed by Nintendo and the Pokemon Company, and of course, I knew that that was a potential warning sign and a potential red flag. And look now, that game has already had its first gameplay shown, like actual gameplay, and not just some teaser trailer. And you know what? That game so far looks like it's going to be a piece of shit. Now, what do I mean? Well, let's take a look at the gameplay first of all. The gameplay looks just like those random Naruto fighting games or generic anime fighting games you find at your local GameStop that they always have a ton of for the PS2, PS3, 360, whatever. I mean, how many of those Naruto fighting games are there already? And this is yet another one of those where you've got your character in a random battlefield with little to no deep gameplay mechanics. I mean, this feels like one of those, or a watered-down version of Tekken. I mean, it could be that combined with a watered-down version of Tekken from what I've seen in the gameplay. And the characters, some of them make no sense. I mean, there were only like a few of them revealed, and while some of them made sense, like Gardevoir and Lucario, because we all know they have to put those in so E621 and Furfinity and Twitter and Bulba Garden and Cerebi and all those sites will buy the game. Even though they put those in, there are some Pokemon that make you wonder why they were in there, like Suicune and of course Pikachu, because oh right, now I remember why, because Pokemon is actually just a marketing franchise for Nintendo, so they can sell a bunch of toys, because that's all Pokemon is now. It's just a brand name. They don't even give a crap on if the games are good, because they want it to sell to the little kiddies, so that's why it's a watered down piece of crap from what the gameplay footage shows. And of course that's why there's Pikachu in it, because Pikachu's that mascot character they can use to sell merchandise. I mean, because that's what Pokemon is. It's just a merchandising brand that they can slap onto toys, t-shirts, and more, and sell. And video games, too, because they don't even need to put any effort into the video games. I mean, X and Y and Black and White should have showed people that with Pokemon, they can just slap the brand name on it and people will buy it. It doesn't even have to be a good game. It could be a piece of crap and people will still line up to buy it because of their loyalty to the brand and their waifus. Because that's all Pokemon is now. It's for kids. And people who are like, even though they've all grown up, they still buy it because it has their waifu in it. That's what Pokemon is now, people. And that's what the Pokken Tournament gameplay confirms. I mean, if you want an actual fighting game, don't buy this. Trust me, it's looking to be a piece of crap game, and there are so many better fighting games you can buy. Of course, you'll have to deal with the fact that it doesn't have your waifu in it, but I think that's a good price to pay for having a game that's actually fun, don't you think? I mean, if I wanted to buy a game with waifus in it, I'd be playing a lot of Neptunia-like games. But you know what? Neptunia is a piece of crap too. And of course, real soon, I'll be talking about that. But for now, this is about Pokken Tournament. And that's the thing with Pokken Tournament. It's a piece of crap game that you shouldn't... it's looking to be a piece of crap. And of course, the battle system, like I said, looks watered down. But the last thing I noticed was that there was a mention of cards. Now, I don't know what they might be. They might be something like something you find in game. But what I'm thinking more of, knowing Nintendo and their whole amiibo marketing strategy, is that it's going to be something where you buy these cards with your own money and you use them in the game, knowing Nintendo and their other stuff. Because keep in mind, that's what this is looking to be, just a great big marketing thing. Because this game does not look like it's going to be a very good standalone game. It just doesn't. And these are my thoughts on Pokken Tournament. It was everything me and my Skype friends feared would happen. That's all that needs to be said, really. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. And please, the only place this game is going to be popular at are websites such as E621, FA, DA, Bulba, Suribi, and the like. Oh, and maybe TV tropes too. Because, you know, let's be honest here. This isn't going to be a very good fighting game. It really won't be. And that's all I have to say.